Throughout history, civilizations have pushed the limits of what seemed possible, leaving behind constructions so advanced and intricate, they feel almost out of place in their time. These are not just buildings, they are statements of power, belief, intelligence, and human ambition. In today's video, we're counting down 15 of the most complex ancient constructions ever discovered, each one a masterpiece that continues to challenge modern understanding. Number 15. The Temple of Hatshepsut. On the west bank of the Nile, near Luxor, rises one of ancient Egypt's most striking monuments, the mortuary temple of Pharaoh Hatshepsut. Built in the 15th century BCE, this structure is more than a temple. It is a political statement carved into stone. What makes it extraordinary is how seamlessly it blends into the cliffs of the Theban hills behind it. Instead of standing apart from nature, it becomes part of it. The design features 3 massive terraces, connected by long, symmetrical ramps. Each level is lined with rows of columns, creating a sense of balance and order that feels almost modern. But this beauty required precision engineering. The terraces had to be supported by retaining walls strong enough to hold enormous weight while remaining stable against the natural rock face. Relief carvings along the walls tell stories of divine birth, royal authority, and trade expeditions, particularly to the mysterious land of Punt. This wasn't just architecture, it was propaganda in stone, reinforcing Hatshepsut's legitimacy as a rare female ruler in a male-dominated world. Number 14. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-Daro. Travel now to one of the earliest urban civilizations in history, the Indus Valley. In the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro lies a structure that seems surprisingly modern, the Great Bath. Dating back to around 2500 BCE, this large rectangular pool may be one of the world's first public water tanks. But it's not just the idea that's impressive, it's the execution. The bath was built using precisely fitted baked bricks, set in strong mortar. Its walls were sealed with a thick layer of natural bitumen, making it completely watertight. Even today, that level of waterproofing is no small achievement. What's even more remarkable is how it fits into the city's broader infrastructure. Mohenjo-Daro was designed with a grid layout and an advanced drainage system. Water flowed into the bath from nearby wells and drained out through carefully engineered channels. This wasn't just a pool, it was part of a larger vision, a city built with planning, precision, and a deep understanding of urban life. Number 13. The Treasury of Atreus. In Mycenae, Greece, stands a structure that challenges everything we assume about early engineering. The Treasury of Atreus. Built around 1250 BCE, this massive tomb features a domed interior created using a technique called corbelling, where each layer of stone slightly overlaps the one below until they meet at the top. The result is a vast, self-supporting chamber over 13 meters high, constructed without concrete, without steel, and without modern tools. Even more astonishing is the entrance. A massive stone lintel weighing over 100 tons sits above the doorway. Moving and positioning such a block would be a challenge even today. For over 1,000 years, this was the largest dome in the world. It stands as proof that ancient builders understood structural physics far better than we often give them credit for. Number 12. The Pont du Gard. In southern France stands one of the finest surviving examples of Roman engineering, the Pont du Gard. Built in the 1st century CE, this towering aqueduct bridge carried water across the Gardon River as part of a 50-kilometer system supplying the city of Nimes. The structure rises nearly 50 meters high and stretches over 270 meters across. It consists of 3 tiers of arches, each carefully proportioned to distribute weight and maintain stability. What makes it even more impressive is that it was built without mortar. The stones were cut so precisely that they fit together perfectly, relying entirely on balance and gravity. The water channel at the top maintains an incredibly slight gradient, just a few centimeters over long distances, allowing water to flow smoothly without stagnation. This level of precision required advanced surveying techniques and a deep understanding of hydraulics. Number 11. Sacsayhuaman. High above the city of Cusco in Peru lies one of the most astonishing examples of stonework ever created, the fortress of Sacsayhuaman. Its massive zigzagging walls are built from enormous stones, some weighing over 100 tons. Yet despite their size, they fit together so perfectly that not even a sheet of paper can pass between them. No mortar, no metal tools, just precision. Even more impressive is how these walls respond to earthquakes. The irregular shapes and tight joints allow the structure to absorb and redistribute seismic energy, preventing collapse. While often described as a fortress, Sacsayhuaman also served ceremonial and political functions. It was a place where thousands gathered for rituals and festivals, blending military strength with spiritual significance. Number 10. The Longmen Grottos. Carved into limestone cliffs in China, the Longmen Grottos represent centuries of artistic and engineering achievement. Over 2,000 caves and niches contain more than 100,000 Buddhist statues, ranging from tiny carvings to towering figures over 17 meters tall. Creating these required not only artistic skill, but structural planning. Workers carved directly into the rock, ensuring stability while shaping intricate details. The site evolved over hundreds of years, reflecting changing artistic styles and political influences. It is not the work of a single generation, but a continuous legacy of devotion and craftsmanship. Number 9. Borobudur. In Indonesia stands the largest Buddhist temple in the world. Built as a massive stepped pyramid, it consists of 9 levels representing stages of spiritual enlightenment. Pilgrims would walk around each level, ascending gradually as they studied the relief carvings. These carvings stretch for kilometers and depict stories, teachings, and scenes of everyday life. But beyond symbolism, Borobudur is an engineering marvel. Built in a region prone to heavy rain, it includes an advanced drainage system that protects the structure from erosion. It is both a monument and a journey, a physical path toward enlightenment. Number 8. Petra. Hidden within the cliffs of Jordan lies Petra, a city carved directly into rock. Its most famous structure, the treasury, rises nearly 40 meters high. Its intricate facade, sculpted into sandstone with incredible precision. But Petra is more than its iconic facade. It was a thriving city, supported by an advanced water management system, including channels, reservoirs, and dams. In one of the driest regions on Earth, the Nabateans created a sustainable urban environment, turning scarcity into strength. Number 7. Karnak Temple Complex. In Luxor, Egypt, stands one of the largest religious complexes ever built, the Karnak Temple. Constructed over more than 1,500 years, it is not a single structure, but a vast collection of temples, pylons, and obelisks. At its heart lies the Great Hypostyle Hall, 134 massive columns arranged in rows, some reaching over 20 meters in height. Building at this scale required coordination across generations. Each ruler expanded the complex, leaving behind layers of history carved into stone. Number 6. Teotihuacan. In central Mexico lies the ancient city of Teotihuacan, a place of monumental scale and mystery. With its pyramids, avenues, and grid layout, it was one of the largest cities in the ancient world. The Pyramid of the Sun alone rises over 65 meters high, aligned with astronomical events. The entire city was carefully planned, reflecting centralized control and advanced urban design. Even today, its origins remain uncertain, but its complexity is undeniable. Number 5. The Parthenon. On the Acropolis of Athens stands the Parthenon, a masterpiece of balance and precision. At first glance, it appears perfectly symmetrical, but in reality, it is full of subtle adjustments designed to correct visual distortions. Columns curve slightly, the base rises gently. Every detail was calculated to create the illusion of perfection. It is not just a building, it is a demonstration of how mathematics and art can work together. Number 4. Ajanta Caves. Carved into rock in India, the Ajanta Caves represent a fusion of architecture, art, and spirituality. These caves were carved from solid rock, requiring careful planning to avoid collapse. Inside are detailed murals and sculptures that have survived for centuries. They were not just temples, they were living spaces for monks, designed for meditation, teaching, and community. Number 3. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the most iconic structures in history. Built over 4,500 years ago, it remains one of the most precisely constructed monuments ever created. Its alignment with the cardinal directions is nearly perfect. Its base is level within centimeters. Millions of stones, each carefully placed. It is a testament to organization, engineering, and vision on an almost unimaginable scale. Number 2. Machu Picchu. High in the Andes Mountains lies Machu Picchu, a city built in harmony with nature. Terraces prevent erosion, structures align with astronomical events. Stones fit together without mortar, allowing them to withstand earthquakes. It is not just a city, it is an ecosystem of engineering and design. Number 1. Kailasa Temple. Carved from a single rock in India, the Kailasa Temple is one of the most extraordinary constructions ever created. Instead of building upward, workers carved downward, removing hundreds of thousands of tons of stone to reveal the structure within. The result is a complete temple complex with intricate carvings and massive pillars, all formed from a single piece of rock. It required not just skill, but vision, the ability to see the final structure before the first cut was made. And that is what connects all of these constructions. They are not just feats of engineering, they are expressions of imagination. Proof that even in the ancient world, humans were capable of extraordinary things. And perhaps the most remarkable part is this: we are still trying to fully understand how they did it. Which of these amazed you the most? Let me know, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our past.